Arrested Kentucky DoorDasher said she was spraying spider, not food.
A delivery driver bringing their food sprays it with an unknown liquid and is caught on camera. The couple only realized something was wrong after taking a bite.
Wife went into the door and got the food and brought it into the house, and I still hadn't went into the kitchen. She was sitting there eating, and all of a sudden she started just coughing and like gasping, like she started choking, and then she threw up.
Now that is one wallop of a woman. Food pot fully loaded. You seen how the porch light was shining on her like some weird DoorDash disco ball, and that purple hair with that, yeah, whatever, demeanor like she's already sprayed 100 meals. Do you think she's goth grubbing on the ham, or emo eating mad Oreos? And how do we even know if she was looking down, because her chin was kind of obstructing her neck, so we can't really get a visible angle of trajectory here. On December 7th, a couple contacted Indiana authorities in Vanderburgh County to say they had become sick after eating food that was delivered to them via DoorDash. I went to the emergency room over some delivered food. It is not a pleasant experience. After eating the food, the husband and wife said they experienced a burning sensation in their mouth, nose, throat, and stomachs. Both also began vomiting. With me, I couldn't breathe. It closed up everything. The couple reviewed their doorbell camera footage and saw the DoorDash driver put the food off camera on the porch and take a picture. You can't miss her. Then the sheriff's office says the deliverer can be seen on camera spraying a substance in the direction of the food from a small aerosol can attached to her keychain. It was very smart of that couple to not just go straight for the restaurant, but to check the whole chain of custody and look at what the deliverer was doing also. Your worst fear with DoorDash is, one, smelling weed on the driver. They get the munchies. I lost a chicken wing out of my order that way. And a driver that looks like they just ate, and she always looks like she just ate. You can't read her face. She'll demolish anything or everything and not even crack a smile of satisfaction. Detectives were able to track down the driver and identify her as Kourtney Stevenson from Kentucky. What are you doing in Indiana? What, you grazed your way across the border? Don't they have fences for that? They say they made contact with her by phone call. During the call, she told detectives that she was visiting her father in Indiana and working for DoorDash during her stay. She told detectives she used pepper spray not on the food, but to spray a spider she said she saw while sitting down the food. She told the detectives that she is terrified of spiders. In the video, she didn't look terrified at all. She had a straight face during the whole ordeal.
And a news release from the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office goes on to say she told detectives she used pepper spray not on the food, but to spray a spider she said she saw while making the delivery. At that temperature, outdoor spiders in Indiana are not active and would not be capable of crawling on exposed surfaces.
What if she didn't want to give the food up, got attached to it like finding a lost puppy and having to give it back to the owner, broke her heart? Maybe that's how she disconnects with all the food she delivers, because it's hard for me to believe that she would harm any meal. Then again, it's also hard for me to believe that if her back wasn't so big, that jacket would look like Batman's cape. And if she's listening, I said cape, not cake, sweetie. An arrest warrant in Indiana was issued, charging her with 4 felonies, including 2 counts of battery resulting in moderate injury and 2 counts of consumer product tampering. These are serious charges. Authorities in Kentucky arrested Stevenson, and she'll be extradited to Indiana. Indiana Sheriff Noah Robinson stated residents should be able to trust that the food they order for their families is safe. When someone violates that trust and endangers others, we will respond with urgency and we will pursue charges. Public court records from McCracken County Jail show Stevens, 29, was arrested December 12th and is due in court on December 23rd. What? No bail? Did they give her a bail? It doesn't say.
Vanderburgh County Sheriff Noah Robinson says tampering with food in this manner can be considered a level 5 felony.
It's possible to go to prison for this. Now, it depends on the criminal history of the individual involved.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. A common fear for many people, rightfully so, is having someone tamper with their food. And let's be honest, we're all gambling when we order. You want to trust that 5-star rating, but it's still a crapshoot. And having someone like this doing something to make people physically ill adds to the anxiety of the experience. And I love how the police said it's too cold for spiders. There are no spiders. Just a quick chat GPT shut her whole explanation down. I don't know. He said prison time is a definite possibility. I hope they're ready to weld two bunks together for Brunhilde over here.